Hey Brookside artists, I wanted to just do a little check-in with you and go over a little bit of information about how distance learning is going to look for art this trimester. First, each week you'll want to check into your Google Classroom for your art assignment. It will be posted under the day that it's assigned. You can also find it through Seesaw like you did last year as well. But it will be listed in the Google Classroom for your teacher. Those will be posted every Monday as well as the other specialist areas. Specials are required each week. So each week, make sure you're checking in and doing that assignment and then turning it in right through Seesaw just like you have before. I will be grading you on both your participation and then also rubrics for craftsmanship, just like I would if you were in the classroom. So you'll see where I'm looking at things like how well did you color? Did you stay in your lines? Did you go above and beyond? And also here kind of shows you on the 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll try to make sure to put these up on the Google Classroom in the Seesaw so that you can see too. But it's just like always, I have that poster hanging in my room where you can see, what does a 4 look like when we're coloring with markers? We're coloring in the same direction, we're staying in our lines, we're taking our time and doing our very best. So always make sure you're doing your best on your projects. I am going to leave the projects up there. So if you get started on something and maybe you don't finish that required part in that week, but you finish it later, that's okay. Just take a picture and turn it in. I'm not going to take them down. I'll leave them up there. Try to stay on top of it, though, because each week we're going to build on what we did the week before. So we might not finish a whole project in one of your assignments. We might just start it, and then the next week we'll do the next step, and then the next step, so that it's broken down in little chunks for you guys. Also, make sure you are using the supplies that were requested from the supply list that went home. And then you should have gotten a manila envelope and paper in it, and we'll be using this. If you want to, and you have a sketchbook at home that is the same size paper, so at least 8.5 by 11 size paper, you could use your own sketchbook instead. And that's fine, but otherwise you should have gotten some. If you didn't, make sure you check in with your distance learning classroom teacher because they should have that for you. And then this was the class list that your parents should have gotten so that you can see what supplies we'll be using. Because I'll be making sure just to stay off this and not requesting anything too crazy off that. So this is kind of what it's going to look like. As always, make sure that you are being responsible, respectful, you're always trying your best, following the directions, and just doing your very best and knowing that you guys can learn. We can do this, okay? I can't wait to see all of you and what you create. I'm going to give you options and the ability to make a video like this for me and explaining your artwork at times so that I can see you guys and hear your voices. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Bye.